What the fuck is this? The person in the thumbnail is going to die. What? What? Wait, I have to watch this.
Choir, I apologize for not using my regular style of thumbnail, but we have a very serious situation going on. Before you even do anything with the video, I need you desperately to comment or like the video or share the video near immediately because this is very dangerous and I need this person to be out of everyone's hairs.
Okay, well I'm doing all those things except for commenting right now.
Not the person I'm about to show you. This person is in danger. This is Slyboy.
Okay.
Slyboy made a very long expose about somebody named Katie Cruz. I'm going to
Who the
show
fuck
you a
is
few
that?
things about Katie Cruz to give you a better idea about who Katie Cruz is. Katie Cruz is a map. Now, you don't know what a map is. A map is dangerous. It means minor attracted person.
Oh
They're very
shit.
active in the community of the LGBTQ and they're giving a bad name to a lot
Um
of trans people. And that's not good for me because, well, basically, I'm very in tune with the trans community. I would prefer them not to be vilified any more than they already have. It is not good for them to get.
we have a PC term for people who like kids. For people who are attracted to kids. We have a PC term for that now? I'm I'm this close to making the fucking um making the video about how much I'm losing faith in humanity at this point. There was some stuff that happened last night on my YouTube channel that also makes me lose faith in humanity. The fact that Emaru's video of her accusing Mizkif is getting less views on my channel than the video of Mizkif accusing her is already part of that. That's another reason I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Any bad press. And this person is a cavalcade of bad press. Now you're probably wondering, what website am I on? Well, this is the vendor website for the map site. I stand with children. I stand with children with a Gaza thing. Bunch of stuff here. This is the asexual flag. And you may be confused why I'm showing this merch site. Well,
You're
that's
not asexual, you like kids. What the fuck are you talking about?
because this merch site
Oh my
is
god.
on a map merch site, and Katie Cruz is a verified vendor. Katie Cruz is the exact person that this person is calling out in this 40-minute video, which I have linked in a top comment. Now, you know it's really serious because I'm not using any sponsorships in his videos because I'm very angry. So, now
Fair.
then, I'm going to show you a few other things to get things more across my point. I'm going to read this blog, bar for bar, word for word. My name is Katie Cruz. I am a girl on a journey navigating this sometimes frightful, messed up world. I guess you could say I'm a cartographer. Oh,
Did you say I'm navigating my way? I'm trying to find a better way in this fucked up world that we live in. You like kids! Is this not clocking in your fucking brain, you fucking dumbass?
as a matter of fact, I'm a map. What's a map, you ask? Well, I'm a lot like everyone else. I enjoy music and road trips, good food, hanging with friends, a good TV series and movies, and like
And I like diddling kids. Like, how are you supposed to bring that up and make it sound normal?
everyone else, I just want to love and be loved. So, this doesn't really explain what a map is right here. Despite the fact you posed the question, it sympathized with you. This is a thing to garner empathy immediately. This is a trap to garner empathy from you.
Yep.
So, what is it about me that makes me a map? Here we go. Well, I intend to find myself attracted to people much younger than me. Interesting. Now, this is the part where you need to raise some flags. And this is the part that I thought. Now, I always do a lot of research.
Well, when you say much younger than you, I don't know how old this person is. I know they're above the age of 18, given the context that I already know. So saying you like someone younger than you, that's not bad, all right? Like, as long as they're not a minor, you're allowed to like people that are younger than you. But where it gets bad is the sentence right after it. Minor attracted person. So you like people. Oh, it gets even worse. She specifically says 14 and under. Oh no. Like, that's already 4 years under the legal age. Oh my gosh. But you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Like, if you're 25, you're allowed to like someone who's 19. Might be considered a little weird. And like, if you're 30 and you're trying to get with a 19-year-old, that's weird. It's legal, but it's weird. But like I'm saying, you, as a grown adult, you can't be into 14-year-olds. Obviously, we all know this.
You need to raise some flags. And this is the part that I thought. Now, I always do a lot of research before making any video about any topic. I try my best to do as much research as humanly possible about any available sources that are out there. This is a public website with a bunch of blogs about a whole bunch of other stuff and a bunch of map support.
All
Now,
right.
I hate this. I hate this so much. The
Yeah.
reason I'll explain why I hate this later, but let's get back into this. So, why is this important? Well, I'm going to show you some fun stuff here. This is the whole thing. They're using Christianity as a way to garner a lot of sympathy from a lot of people. Why Christianity? Well, that's the biggest support group. So here goes his take on this. Here's him saying this.
Wait. This biggest support group. What is he talking about? Why is he saying that Christianity is a support group of minor attracted people? Did I miss something?
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on. It means
I'm
are
not
human
in
and you messed
support
up.
of
Everyone
that.
sins. It's human nature. It's how we feel about it afterwards that makes us evil or not. It's how you feel
I
about
am
it
a
afterwards
Christian.
that makes you evil or not.
So he's basically describing, I don't want to use too many clips, by the way. He's basically explaining, he's reading through more of the blogs, which there are a lot of them. There are so many blogs about how they are just attracted to minor people. It is a whole thing. It is a very long thing. You can go to the website because guess what? I linked it in the top comment. If you're curious, the Map Camp Controversy. So this is the whole thing. So September 21, 2024. This is the whole thing where many months ago we were working on a project called Map Camp, an event where maps can come together and enjoy fellowship with other maps. This is a whole thing. This whole thing was about a bunch of maps joining together to get together. Now this is specifically about Katie Cruz because
When
Katie
did this
Cruz is very
video come out? 2 days ago. Okay, bet.
open. A blog by Katie Cruz. Very important that I use the name Katie Cruz. So I'm gonna read this whole thing. Due to disagreements over event security and ideology, the organizer of the event left and took the project with them. I am honestly relieved when they did the way things were shaping up. I didn't want to be a part of MapCap and I didn't want Metal to be a part of it if it had progressed everything is going. I was going to publicly blow the whistle on the project at the expense of destroying any of Metal's credibility within the map community. Unfortunately, even though the MapCamp was no longer a Metal project, our site will still be linked to the MapCamp page, and thus we were associated with the project by proxy. This past week, Antes got wind of the event, and it became a shitstorm all over the internet. Since then, the other directors and I have been working to clean up the organized mess and do damage control for metals within and outside the Map community. Maybe it's my ego, maybe it's because maybe it's because my beat gets on my nerves. I thought when they left metal, I would finally do this. My beat is inspiring. He wisely dropped the Satanist advocacy and there's a lot of degeneracy going on here. This is the kind. This is crazy. This is the kind of
What?
stuff that a lot of Republicans often say. Oh, this is what every LGBTQ is person. This is like the worst example of somebody that is part of the LGBTQ. The genuinely worst example, and
I'm not saying it's right, but I think that's why. I think that is why, bro. Because like and I think the media is partially to blame, like social media in general. Um, because a lot of the people that you see that come out, not all of them, obviously. There's obviously celebrities like Diddy, and there's streamers that have been ousted and stuff like that. But like a lot of the times you do see, unfortunately, you do see trans people involved in stuff like this. And again, I'm not saying it's right, obviously. But that is the stereotype, and it's hard to get away from that once that's the stereotype, you know? Like, and I feel bad for people that have to deal with this, especially like a trans person who just wants to live a normal fucking life. It's hard, man. Like, I don't know what to do. And of course, I can't fully relate to this because I'm not in that space. I'm just an outsider looking in, you know?
It is really bad. So let's go
Man.
on more about these things. Now, this is the intent to harm here. This is very important. Very, very important. The intent to harm someone that is of a younger age. So we got this going on here.
That later. At this point, I would like to establish as a fact Katie Cruz's intent to harm. These last few days, I've been daydreaming about having a 9-year-old girlfriend. She'd come over and hang out, playing video games and watching Netflix with me. I'd make us a good meal of comfort food. We'd laugh and joke and have a good time like romantic besties. While watching movies or shows, she'd lie across me and look up with those innocent "please love me" eyes.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to establish this real fast. Just want to establish this. This is on the website. I looked, I checked. This is on the website. So that's scary.
Okay, this is the shit that I already said this. I'm losing faith in humanity. This is the type of shit that actually, like, this is the type of shit that actually makes me want to KMS. I'm not gonna say it because, like, this is going on YouTube, but unironically, it's what makes me want to leave the fucking game.
And then it goes into details about
The
whole
fact
thing.
that
I don't
people
wanna
out
gross you
there
out too
exist
much,
like this
but that is the entire thing.
and
there.
think it's
there's another
okay.
one. There's more intent to harm here. If you read this, I linked the video. I promise you, I linked the video. This is the whole thing here. Now, this is where I got I always looked it up to see if it was real. I just wanted to see if it was real because I never trust anything I see online anymore. I just wanted to see if this was real, and it is. Katie Cruz has a thing on the map site specifically supporting maps and things of that variety. Now, if you don't know what this is an AI video. We're gonna watch this.
Oh
Observe.
no.
It's an AI child, by the way. I just want to point. It's an AI child. The AI child is a diabolical pull, very diabolical pull.
And of course, that's what they made the AI child wear in this. Oh my god.
It's an AI child. The AI child is a diabolical pull, very diabolical pull.
Bitch in the comments, please.
Hey there, it's Maddie, your map-loving friend, and Pride Month is just around the corner. Are you ready to show your colors and celebrate love, acceptance, and equality? Well, I've got the perfect place for you, Map Merch Shop, the ultimate online store for map and map-adjacent communities. At Map Merch Shop,
No, I'm not ready. I want you all to burn inside of a prison.
Everything you need to shine bright during Pride Month and beyond. We've got awesome shirts, beautiful flags, colorful mugs, and so much more, all created by incredible artists like the Mattis Hatter, Anemin, Acrylic Fairy, and Katie Cruz. But here's the best part: when you purchase select items, a portion of the proceeds goes straight to Amazing Maps charities. It's shopping with a purpose, and it feels absolutely fantastic. From stylish flags to awesome mugs, keychains to stickers, we've got everything you need to show off your true colors. And by supporting our artists, you're helping spread love, acceptance, and equality. Get ready for Pride Month in style and make a positive impact at the same time.
Can I say that this is the one group of people that don't deserve love, acceptance, and equality? They deserve being. All right, you remember what happened in the Salem witch trials? I think we should bring that back. Side note, I think when people pickpocket, they should also get their hands cut off like they used to. But I feel like there would be too many hands like laying around everywhere, so we'd have to find somewhere to put the hands. Maybe Maybe, like the map people that are in prison, maybe we give them the hands. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Our website at mapmerch.shop and let the shopping
I gotta
adventure
chill
begin.
out, bro.
Remember, love
That
is love,
was a little
and everyone
too
deserves to be
much.
celebrated. Let's make this Pride Month the most colorful and inclusive one yet.
New segment.
So that is just a whole website supporting maps.
Cool.
Very disgusting
Awesome.
and dangerous.
Great. I love that. It's great. I
And
want to
then
kill myself.
there's the smoking gun part where he connects, or at least allegedly attempts to connect, someone named Callie Miller with Katie Cruz, showing the Shelby Lighthouse Project, which is showing their flags and their graphics and how a lot of them correlate with the flags and graphics used on Katie Cruz's website. And this was run by, I believe, Callie Miller. It's a whole thing there. But why am I bringing all this up? Why am I doing all this? What's the point of this? Well, I found this lawsuit here from Callie Miller that is against people for a statutory action. It's a fraud thing. It's a cause of action. It's a fraud defamation. It's a whole defamation thing. And they are doing this. This was filed 4 days ago.
Huh.
4 days ago by Callie Miller. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't know what was going on there. Now, I do want to say that I'm not scared of nothing, by the way. I want to point this out. Callie Miller, Katie Cruz, whoever you are, I dare you. I double dog dare you. If this video gets taken down, I dare you. Now I want to point out, I'm gonna flex a little bit here, just as a word of,
All right.
not even a word of warning, just to show you who I am. This will make things a lot easier for you if you, in any capacity, decide to, for some reason, try to take down my video at all. I'm so excited because I almost dare you. I have 130,000 followers on Facebook. That's there. Now, outside of that, on Instagram, I also have 304,000. Now, as you can see on my YouTube there, that is 200,000. We don't need to go through that. But if we also go on my TikTok right about here, we can see my illustrious 500,000 followers. Now, if you would like to have the combined weights of near 1 million people, just on my side, not against you. No, not against you, just on my side.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to go to war about anything. I'm always happy to do. I'm always happy. I have time, so much time to do this. So I dare just try to take down this video. I double dog dare you. I go ahead, do your best. I want you to almost. I really do. I genuinely want you to. Now then, why am I bringing this up? Well, because this man has been threatened by Katie Cruz, saying that Katie Cruz
Yep.
would actively take him in some capacities out.
Okay.
It's terrifying. The person his thumbnail is playing to, you guessed it, take his life. It's the whole thing. Got 842,000 views. I was notified of this by my brother because he said, hey, don't you hang out with trans people. I think this person is looking as a bad look for you guys. And I was a little bit confused. Didn't know what was going on. Very
Yeah,
short video, 4
fair.
minutes. Dude didn't even care to monetize this, which is impressive. Very impressive. I like that. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. We need to support Slyboy here at this community. Just want to point that out right there. That's the first thing we're going to do. Second thing we're going to do is if anybody would like to help me figure out more about Katie Cruz, because I'm going to make 4 more videos. That's right. I'm making 4 more videos talking about maps, Katie Cruz, whole thing. And I, with every fiber of my being, dare you. I just dare you. I am so happy. Now, let me explain why I hate maps. Maps
I think
are
it's pretty
dangerous
obvious.
because they are Endora's backpack. But beside them being Endora's backpack, they have rebranded predation as a philosophy. They have taken the language of advocacy and duct tape it over the instincts of exploitation and call it healing, while everyone else knows that this is, without a shadow of a doubt, just grooming. And
Yeah.
by the way, YouTube, do not demonetize this video. I'm watching you. This is me educating people about publicly available information that is out there. This is disgusting. They're not doing the trench coat and the owl anymore. They're wearing pastel flags and they got PR slogans about inclusivity, and it's dangerous. This is genuinely dangerous. They are trying to normalize attraction. Now, this is important, and this may be a little bit controversial. This is very important. I think that if you have a genuine urge inside of your body that makes you more below stairs aroused by people that are of a younger age, I think you genuinely need help. I think you need to go talk to somebody about that. I genuinely think you do. There's something wrong with your brain chemistry, and you need to get that fixed. Genuinely speaking, because what happens when they get older? Just go for another person that's significantly younger. But it's so much there, and it's disgusting. And I do want you to seek help.
I remember there was an episode of I think it was MF Ghost, like the sequel to Initial D, where there was a guy that was constantly going after I think either 18 or 19 years, or no, it was 17, but once she turned 18 he would break up with them. And it's like, really now, really? And I had to put myself through watching that fucking episode.
I do. But the fact that you try to weaponize this and make it seem like you are okay, that's not good. You cannot blanket this with the trans community in any capacity.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Genuinely disgusting. Map rhetoric is dangerous because it is engineered for emotional disarmament. Speaking in soft voices about not offending while privately fantasizing about younger people the way wolves.
If somebody was in this community on Twitch and was very open about it and were like preaching to the choir about this shit, do you think Twitch would ban them? Perma ban them? 1 day ban them? 30-day ban them? Let me know what your thoughts on that. Considering Tectone got banned for 30 days for calling somebody fat. Yeah, let me know what your opinion is on that.
Fantasize about a broken fence. That's disgusting. You can't trap it in therapy words and community building, because if they use the plain truth, no one would listen long enough to let them pass the gate. You just speak the plain truth. You try to say these things.
Oh, also, there was a lady who did essay on a guy who did not want it. Live on Twitch, by the way. 1 day ban. Yeah. 24 hours. This also, the ban happened like a day or two ago at this point. The stream where this event took place was 8 months ago. So Twitch took that fucking long to do anything about it. They didn't see any problem with it until people started talking about it.
Use these funny words, say these things. Minor attractive person. You know what you are. You know what you are. Just say it. Say the word. Vampire. Just say what you want. You can just say it. The entire point of childhood is safety, learning, and becoming. And predators worship the unfinished version of a human being because unfinished people are easier to sculpt, easier to bend, easier to break. And people who lust for vulnerability are not harmless. They are.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone explain it like that. They are, yes, they are unfinished, unformed human, like adult humans. They are not adults. They are developing, and they have not become a fully formed human yet. That's, yeah, like, don't. And you're into that? Like, would you not rather have a conversation with an adult your age? Like, as an adult, what are you even gonna talk to a kid romantically about? Like, even with someone who's 30 or someone who's 18. They don't have anything in common with each other. And if they do, it's maybe the video games that they play with, but that's about it. It's just so strange.
Opportunistic gardeners waiting for the bloom to open so they can own what does not belong to them. That is disgusting. Map ideology depends on society forgetting that innocence is not ignorance, it is untraumatized time. It is the state of still believing the world is not built like a weapon. And when you hunger for the fragile version of humanity, you declare yourself its enemy. You fall in love with the chrysalis because you don't respect the butterfly. That is disgusting.
That is.
And I hate that
Oh
they call
my
themselves
gosh.
marginalized to blend in with genuine victims. I am somebody that has been through horrifying traumas, and this disgusts me on a visceral level. Weaponizing empathy by standing next to people who deserve compassion so they can steal the halo by proximity, hoping the world would confuse stigmatized with misunderstood, as though the stigma comes from superstition and not centuries of shattered childhoods and scar tissue that learned to speak years too early. That's disgusting. Map discourse is a slow erosion strategy. First, you make the term sound harmless. Map. It's a guide to the body. Then you make
Yeah, like it's insane. You know how many people I know? I'm obviously not gonna say who they are. There's no point, and they wouldn't want me to say who they are. You know how many people I know that when they were children, or maybe even their entire life, they've been abused or SA their entire life. Or there was a moment where their parent took advantage of them. Like actual parent. You know how many people I know that have been like that? That's been their life. That's been their existence. You know how many people I know who have died because they couldn't handle that something that like that happened to them when they were their childhood innocence was taken from them by evil people. And like I said, in some cases, those evil people were their parents. It's not fair, man. Like, why do some people have to have such shit lives? And why do people have to be so evil?
conversation sound academic. Then you make moral lines sound complex. Then you float the idea that maybe the children, they have the ability to make choices for themselves. And all this is simply leading a staircase downward spiral with carpeting soft enough to people don't even notice. They are already in the basement. The danger is not just the person, right? The alien
Yeah.
versus person. You know what I mean? Is the normalization, the slow trickle, the PR makeover, the creeping illusion of nuance around something that requires no nuance at all. And this is so rare for me. This specifically requires zero nuance. I am the nuance guy. People hear me speak and they say, "Holy crap, this disgusting, weak, enlightened centrist." This is one of the very few things where I don't want to see both sides because it does not exist. Agency is not a riddle. Consent is not a puzzle. Children are not participants in adulthood, they are protected from it. We should never apologize for a firm boundary between adult desire and childhood safety. It is not hateful to protect the child. It is hateful to believe the child exists for you. And every time someone asks for sympathy before accountability, they announce that they are not looking for healing, they are looking for permission. MAP
Yeah.
ideology corrodes the definition of harm by trying to move the goalposts. Well, attraction isn't abuse, they say, hoping we forget that attraction does not exist in a vacuum. It is a gravitational pull towards action. And when your compass point towards, I don't know, someone much younger than you, as you say, the mere trajectory is the danger. A person who has learned public relations is more dangerous than one who hides because presentation can become camouflage and people love charisma. The moment society treats predation like an identity, the door cracks open not for safety but for grooming, not for understanding but for infiltration. And all of it is wrapped in empathy that is being weaponized against the very people it pretends it protects. Children
Yeah.
do not need tolerance for the people who want them. They need walls, teeth, sunlight, locked doors, and adults who refuse to collapse the language of protection into the rhetoric of validation. Because childhood is not a diplomatic zone, it is sacred terrain. And anyone attempting to normalize the hunger for it is not misunderstood. They're a warning sign with a pulse. This is bad, and I hate this. I really do. So, Katie Cruz, I'm sure you're going to find this video.
Yeah.
I'm sure you might even watch to the end. Try. No, genuinely try. I dare you. I'll do you a solid. I'll make it easier for you. Make it easier for you. I stay in Detroit, Michigan. Now, if you don't know about Detroit, the population is 77% black people, my people. So you have all the power. As a matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
if you ever personally message me, I'll give you my longitude and my latitude. You're more than welcome to do anything you wish to attempt to send me anything or something of that variety. Tell you what, my whole name, Ceros Dele Grans, Ceros Delagrandz. It's my first name. Second name, after that, Lambient. Then Baalzabub, Kaiser Whaley, Kaiser space Whaley,
This
Whaley.
is crazy.
Why did I give you my full name? Because I want to see you try to send me something. Very curious, if you will. Very curious. Very curious. Because I'm not going to back down. And I would love for you to have all my publicly available information. Very long name, isn't it? Don't worry. I put subtitles in, spelled it out for you. Very easy. I'll put it in the top comment too. I would love for nothing more than you to try to stop me from making a video. I would.
He actually did it.
It would bring me no greater joy on this
That's crazy.
than to see you try and watch me mobilize my 1 million plus subscribers, people, followers, against what I feel is to be a threat on society. So I dare you. You have my full attention now. I'll be making 4 more videos about this. Please share the video. Please show this to people. Please follow Slyboy, or
That's
at least
what we're
talk to
doing right
Slyboy
now.
and know that he is supported by an innumerable amount of people. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day or night wherever you're at. There's no sponsors in this video or anything of that variety. Hopefully you stay till the end. Bye.
I'm gonna let the intro or outro play out as well. Get the most amount of watch time so YouTube pushes it more. Alright, chat. Holy fuck. That was an emotional video. Now we gotta watch Cop Thinks Sandwich is a Phone. No, bro, like... Yeah, these people that are trying to normalize PDF file philia. I can't say it because I'm on YouTube and the video is gonna get less views if I say it. And I want the message to be spread, not the video. I don't care about the video doing well. I care about the message that was inside of that video. The fact that people think that that's okay and that they're trying to normalize it is, like I said before, the reason I've lost faith in humanity, and sometimes I just want to leave the game, you know? Like, I just don't want to exist here anymore. It's gotten that bad. I will never do that, by the way. If that ever does happen, just know something else went wrong. Anyways, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.